Hey, it's Ask the Author Friday. I'm your host. I'm the author. I'm Kent Brindley. How you doing? What is Ask the Author Friday, you ask? My very first question of the evening, every single time I do this. Some of you know by now that I'm a local self-published author from South Haven, Michigan. And Ask the Author Friday is my opportunity to sit back, relax, and shoot the breeze with you guys. Have a nice little fireside chat with the fans. If you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions for Ask the Author Friday, that's what the comment section's for. Feel free to go down there and join right up. Questions? Hey, language! Rate your use of language. How vulgar and profane am I? Okay, how vulgar and profane am I? It's on the doctor's scale. I've been really trying a lot harder lately. I've been trying to do better. I'll give myself a 6 or 7. I've been trying to do a lot better on the profanity. Whether or not I'm at my job, whether or not I'm at work at the time is kind of is sort of the clincher. Or who I'm dealing with at the time is sort of the measuring stick. Imagine babysitting an established character. Who? Could you imagine babysitting Judy Blume's Fudge and Beverly Cleary's Ramona at the same time? I would require the backup of the subsequent I would require the backup of the respective Judy Blume's Peter Hatcher and Cleary's Beatrice Quimby. I'd require the backup. I mean, I'm not... Good question, by the way. Moving on. If you were to pick a tattoo at some point, what would it be? I'm about 17 months away from 40. If I were going to get a tattoo, I'd have it by now. I'm kind of prone to the temporary semicolon tattoos, well, for World Semicolon Day or Suicide Awareness Day, Mental Health Awareness. If I were to get the real thing, it would probably be the cross up here ending in a semicolon, the bottom of a semicolon down here. It would probably be the crucifix up here and the end of the comma part of the semicolon down here. Good question, though. Once and always. Power Rangers Once and Always. Yes, I checked it out. I honestly hoped I would see a few more monsters. I mean, the teasers gave away Snizzard and Minotaur coming back as robots. but I honestly hoped I would see more. Snizzard and Minotaur are not my favorite of Rita's monsters. The low-key fusion of the idea of Rita Repulsa's monsters with the Machine Empire's robots, that was good. That went well. It was cool to see Walter Emmanuel Jones and David Yost one more time, taking on the roles of Zach Taylor and Billy Cranston, respectively. And seeing those two actors now, it still made sense that they could still be Rangers. Sadly missing Amy Jo Johnson and oh my God, Jason Austin St. John, and of course Tui Twang and JDF are no longer with us, so they wouldn't have been part of the show. But it was a nice throwback at the beginning to have the original six. To have the original six step in like that. A tribute down the road from Song of Guitardo, when they knew that the Green Ranger's powers were failing. That was a nice touch was a nice tribute for the actors that are no longer with them. It's 55 minutes, and honestly, it probably could not have possibly been longer than that. It was a worthy tribute. And honestly, if they wanted to make it a series of some kind, they could bring out Lord Zed and pack a few more classic monsters in it. Except Zed's character actor, I think it is. I think it's Zed's character actor who's no longer with us. It's either his character actor or his voice actor. Not positive. Nope, it was that. Pick your vehicle and mask. Mask. Yes. Mask. Mobile Armored Strike Command. I never really was a fan of Rhino, and I'm a slightly bigger fan of Thunderhawk. Pick my vehicle and my mask. Okay. Calhoun Burns' Raven Corvette. It turned into a seaplane, and it was the very first mask vehicle that I ever had when I was little. So I'd pick Raven, and of their masks, I'd probably pick Buddy Hawks' Penetrator mask. It just the fact that it allowed him to phase, that was a pretty cool power. I mean, Gloria's Aura mask was pretty cool as well, but yeah, I'd pick Buddy's. Rain. Not a fan. Not a fan of the rain. A nice day, 60s or 60 or 65, higher 60s, and rain is a wasted nice day. Especially down by the lake where you take a 60, 65 degree day and it immediately is about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than it was, and that's when it's dry. Not a fan of the rain. Snow is nicer to look at from inside, and you dust it right off of you when you walk in. Never did much like rain. Hearing a thunderstorm, I'm starting to get a little more accustomed to hearing thunder. Alright, that was Ask the Author Friday for today. If you have any questions for next week, feel free to hit the comments. If you enjoy this content, you can feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate you. Have a good weekend, everybody.